Boyce's support and him pledging that he's going to bless people in every market with these tickets. So I'll be able to utilize my platform to let people know that this is what real support and love looks like. So thank you, man. I'm honestly humbled by that. Like what if you don't mind me asking for a second, what is it that causes you to make a decision like that?
Um, because action matters. We got too much talking, man. Look, if I, I hope everyone can hear me when I say this, and I'm gonna ask you to put a yes in the chat if you get what I'm saying. Love is not just a feeling. Love is not just words. Love is a verb. It's an action, right? So if I say I love you, brother, then that means I'm ready to get up off my butt and get something done. So you know what I mean? If you hungry, I'm gonna feed you. If you in danger, I'm gonna protect you. If you need guidance, I'm gonna guide you. If you want wealth, then I got you on that, right? I want to help you acquire that, right? So I think we got to get in that habit of doing it. I think that we have a society that is uh built. Unfortunately, we are incentivized to engage in the instant gratification of just talking, and hip hop is part of that. Hip hop, when I look at hip hop, I see what you see, but I also see it from the perspective of a 54-year-old man. So I'm about 14 years older than you. So I see it a little, I'm looking a little bit further back, right? And I see what I remember when hip hop transformed in the 90s, went from positive to negative just like that. And I think that was a part of the plan. But then when you even look at in the 90s when guys like us were in our 20s, and you had a lot of hip hop that was really an extension, the next generation of the pimp culture that was promoted in the 70s. And I remember my father explaining to me how in the 70s, when everybody went to see the Mac and all that, all the young guys wanted to be pimps. And so 25 years later, when Snoop Dogg, who was a baby at the time, grows up and he's saying, we don't love them hoes. And he's showing respect to the OGs by having Bishop Magic Don Juan with him, who really, I mean, it's that's sex trafficking. You get big years in prison for that, right? But they're promoting this to millions of young black men. So they're growing up thinking that pimping women is a good thing, right? Like, I don't know what you heard about me, but I'm a PI. You know that song, right? So you fast forward to now, and you see Diddy. What's Diddy charged with? Sex trafficking, right? And he's not the only one. There's a lot of people in the industry that can be hit with that. And the thing is, when you look at it from the big picture, you knew this was always coming. I remember, like when the Me Too movement started, I said when the Me Too movement catches up with hip hop, it's going to be a bloodbath because I've seen just the craziness, the debauchery. Because you and I both know people that are in that space, and just you see stuff, you're like, man, you're gonna get locked up for that, right? So here's my point. I'm gonna circle back, make sure I answer your question. Part of that culture too, if you look at the pimp culture, well, how is a pimp measured in his effectiveness? His mouthpiece, fast talking. Yeah, baby, I got $2 and you got six, and we're gonna have eight, and then after we get eight, we're gonna be straight. You know what I mean? Like all this talking, but no action behind the talking, right?